Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice. Coming at you with the Marvel Legends Walgreens exclusive / EB Games exclusive Baron Zemo figure review. Let's do it.
This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it.
There's a quick look at the artwork on the left side of the box. It is the same on the left and the right. And there's a real quick frontal view. All right, let's bust this bad boy open and see what's what. All right, here we go. Helmut Zemo, aka Baron Zemo, our 5th Baron Zemo in the life of the Marvel Legends line, as we had 2 way back in the day from Toy Biz, a regular release, and then there was a variant that was unmasked, if I'm not mistaken. Then we had a sort of modern version in the Mandroid Build-A-Figure wave, which is still a nice figure. I'll break him out for a comparison. We had the MCU Baron Zemo, which was also pretty good. And now we have what is arguably one of his best looks, I think. One that I was really anticipating from the comic books. Real quick, his bio on the back of the package reads, "Born into greatness and great darkness, Helmut Zemo is a man of terrific and terrible genius. The 13th Baron Zemo has sworn everlasting vengeance against his family's nemesis, Captain America." Baron Zemo first appeared under the codename Phoenix in Captain America number 168 in December of 1973. His first appearance as Baron Zemo was in Captain America number 275 in November of 1982, but his first full appearance was in Captain America number 276. So yeah, this is a character from a long line of evil Nazi descendants. He's the son of Baron Heinrich Zemo, who was like a master Nazi scientist and was the original enemy of Captain America. We know Captain America got frozen in ice, and then his son here continued on as Captain America's enemy after Captain America was removed from ice in the modern times. Very good looking figure here. Big shout out to my man Dan who made this review possible, sent this to me all the way out from the UK. Packed a nice little note in with this guy. Some videos back I mentioned how it was very hard for me to acquire all of the Walgreens exclusives in 2021, and I just recently got the last of those, so this was a great assist for Dan to send this out to me. So a couple different shades of purple here, this sort of animal print up there on the shoulders. This is actually a separate part, believe it or not. I'm pretty sure this buck is the same buck that they introduced in the Zemu Build-A-Figure wave on Red Skull and Dormammu, obviously with some added parts, new head sculpt. This entire apparatus here is probably new. The belt, more animal print down at the bottom of the boots. This too seems to be a separate part, but a pretty clean looking figure and a classic look. Again, something that I was really looking forward to in figure form. I think at least the upper torso is the same as Red Skull and Dormammu, because he has the pinless elbows but not pinless knees for whatever reason. And out of the package he comes with one hand that is open and kind of cupped. That's the right hand, and then a left fist, and that right open hand can be utilized to hold one of his accessories. He is packed in with a sword. Zemo is a master swordsman, master hand-to-hand combatant, and this looks okay. They actually did put a little bit of paint on this time. It does have like a nice finish. It kind of looks like a blade. It's pretty good for Marvel Legends at least. Here's a good look at the blade, but you can see some gold and brown handle. Looks like the handle is kind of wrapped, like it might be leather or something like that. Not bad. Good look at that head sculpt too. I think they did a good job on that. The hands do pop off, and he is packed in with 2 additional hands that are open and cupped. These are pretty much identical left and right hands, so obviously these can be utilized to have him hold the sword in the left hand and hold other items. Would have been nice to have gotten a right fist as well, and maybe some open hands too. Come on Hasbro, you charging us $25 now. We need all those extra hands. But yeah, that was it in terms of accessories. I guess you could kind of fudge these hands to have him hold a pistol or a firearm if you wanted to, although the trigger fingers are not really extended here. Would have been nice if he was packed in with a pistol like the previous version, but I would have preferred some open hands with the fingers spread over another weapon, honestly, or even an unmasked head sculpt. But yeah, real quick in terms of articulation, the head is on a ball joint. It's that newer sort of barbell double ball peg, so I think that makes the range a little bit more limited than the traditional ball peg they would normally use. But yeah, he can look down and up, left, right, pivot, shoulders on ball joints. They'll come up about that far. You can see that these are separate parts. Like I mentioned, you can do a full 360. There's an upper bicep swivel. You saw he had the double jointed pinless elbows. There's a swivel and a hinge on the wrists. Ab articulation. This is a soft pliable plastic here, so this moves along with the abdominal bend back and forward. There is rotation at the waist. As you can see, the belt is a separate part. T-joint at the pelvis. Leg will come up about that far. Upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. That is not pinless. Swivel at the upper boot, and then you do get a hinge and a pivot on the foot. Real quick, that first hand he had attached to him out of the package is probably best to hold a pistol or a firearm, as the trigger finger is extended. You can see his finger looks like it's right in the trigger groove. Here he is next to some other versions of himself. So on the far left is the MCU Baron Zemo. Unfortunately, I couldn't find the Toy Biz version. I had both versions, the regular and the variant, but I really don't know where they are right now. But then there's the Mandroid Build-A-Figure Wave version, which still holds up. He's still pretty nice. And on the far right, we have Citizen V. This is when Baron Zemo actually pretended to be a hero when he was leading the Thunderbolts, but that is Helmut Zemo in that getup on the far right. And then real quick, I wanted to break out these two to see if my suspicions were correct. And it does look like it's the same upper body as Dormammu there on the left, the headless Dormammu, and Red Skull on the right, but they swapped out the legs for what looks like the Bucky Cap legs maybe, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't keep the same sort of bulkier, buffer legs. Now that I'm looking at the body, it looks a little off. You know, looks like he skipped leg day, so I don't know why they wouldn't just keep the full body. That is odd. And then real quick, there he is next to his greatest foe, Captain America. That is the 80th anniversary Captain America on the left. I haven't acquired the 20th anniversary of Marvel Legends version just yet. And on the right is the most recent version of the regular sort of HYDRA grunt. You know, Baron Zemo has had a lot of affiliations with different teams. He's led HYDRA. He's been part of the Thunderbolts, the Masters of Evil, etc., etc. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty solid offering here from Marvel Legends. I am a little disappointed about these legs, but this is one that I would highly recommend. It's a good look for the character, help you recreate some scenes right from the comic books. So yeah, get out there, get on the hunt. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding, I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week, I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year.